Hi, I'm Krista. I'll be doing your makeup today. It's great to meet you. Yes, I heard you have a special event coming. That's great. Okay, I'm going to show you a few of the things that we're going to use, and we'll talk about picking out some colors for you today. Do you know what color your clothes are going to be? Okay, so it won't be a dress. Okay, well, that kind of casual look we can pretty much get exactly. It's anything you want, really. But we will do an evening eye. We'll just jazz it up a little bit, and that way you can play with color and pick whatever you'd like to use. Okay, great. So let's get started. I've got a moisturizer I want to use on you. I noticed that you've got some dry areas. I'm going to use a basic moisturizer all over your face, but for the really rough areas, I'm going to try just straight vitamin E, because it's really good for the rougher patches. Okay, so let's get started with this. Tell me about your event. Oh, really? Well, that ought to be lots of fun. Yeah, I wasn't invited. I'm just kidding. Actually, I was invited to go, but I've got lots of other things going on. I've been really busy with work, so. But you ought to have a great time. Okay, now I'm going to put on this vitamin E. Have you noticed these dry areas? Okay. Yeah. Your skin needs a little bit more care than most. That's all, basically. Just, at least it's not oily, acne prone. You hardly have any blemishes at all. Okay, I've got plenty of brushes that I'm going to use today. You may hear from me from time to time clean a brush off to use it. I'll do it with a witch hazel, a little bit of water, and brush cleanser. And I just, from time to time, I'll squirt and clean it off. That way everything's nice and clean for you. Okay, let's see. Gonna get the concealer going. Since you're blemish free, really, we just need a little bit under the eye area. There are a few little areas I want to highlight. You've got pretty good skin. You're lucky. Great. That's great. Okay. And this foundation that I'm using, it's the Christian Dior Forever. I think this shade is going to be near perfect with your skin tone. So we are going to use the 25 as the number. That looks great. Okay, now I've brought along a few palettes of shadow, just so that we have lots of different variety to choose. I'm going to start with just some basic colors, just to get a nice base shadow look. And then if you want to add a jazzy color like a purple, a pink, when you decide what you can wear, we can always go in. Gorgeous. You can always go in and add any kind of color you like. I'm also going to use a little bit of shadow underneath your eye, just to make things nice and... Oh, that's gorgeous. If I do say so myself. Okay, the liner I'm going to use, it's a gel liner by MAC. It's called Black Track Fluid Line. It's waterproof, and so it'll last all night long. You can sweat, dance, cry, anything, and it's not going to come off. So make a nice, gorgeous line for you. Excuse me. Something stuck in my eye there. Okay, now I brought some lashes to put on you. I was gonna see if you like this. What do you think? Okay? Okay. It'll just jazz up your eye. You know, they're optional. I do put a coat of mascara over them. They're really just to give that pizzazz to your eye. Okay. And I use the Duo. It's a glue that it's dark brown, so it matches exactly, so that the glue doesn't show up on your eyelid. These are really pretty, but I need you to hold as still as you can. I need you to look up. Tilt your head back. Now look down, keeping your eyes open. Great. That's great. Okay, one more. Look up. Okay. Tilt your head back. And look down, keeping your eyes open. Now blink a couple of times. Perfect. How did that feel? Okay. Well, they're gonna feel funny for a few minutes. Have you ever worn lashes before? Well, basically, they're going to feel like something's there. You're gonna be able to tell that there's something there. You're just not quite sure what it is. But after about 15 minutes, you'll feel like you've worn them your whole life. And at the end of the night, you're just going to pull them right off. Just grab from the edge and just pull. Okay. Brought some pencils as well. I'm going to take a pencil and go along the top lash line. And then I'm going to go in with a brush and just gently kind of blur it a little bit. Make a little smoky effect. Okay. Have you chosen a color yet? Great. I just happen to have one. Green right there. That's a nice pretty color too. It's got some glittery swirls inside of it. Okay, here we go. Close. There we go. On the other side. Now let me get my brush ready. Gonna smudge it a little. Open for me. Oh, that looks great. It's beautiful. It's easy doing makeup when you have a gorgeous canvas. It's the ugly ones that are hard. I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke. Okay, now I'm going to do a bronzer I like to use the matte golden bronze for your skin tone. They also make a darker one that's called bronze, but I think this one's gonna look good on you since you're not doing too flashy of makeup. We'll stick with something a little closer to your skin tone, just kind of give it a little punch, if you will. I'm gonna take a brush that's kind of shaped like the hollow of your cheekbone. It fits right there. That way I can scrunch it and get it right in your cheekbone. Basically, it's called contouring. I'll also get a little bit on the side, the temples. Exactly. It just kind of recedes all the dark areas, and then I'll put a highlighter on the lighter areas. Yeah, and you look like you've just got a sun-kissed glow. That's great. Something keeps creeping into my eyes. Sorry about that. Okay. These powders I'm going to use to highlight. They're really pretty shimmery. They're a little bit lighter than the rest of your skin, so they're going to draw light to the areas that would normally attract light. Kind of the opposite of the contouring we just did. So I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller brush. This is a really nice brush for doing that. This one's made by MAC, and the bristles are really narrow, and it makes them densely packed, so a lot of material can go where I want it to, so that's good. Right on the top of these cheekbones. Okay. I think I see a spot on your eye. I need to do a little more blending. I think I'd like to add another lid color as well, maybe a lighter color if that's okay. Okay, good. I think your eyes look even. The trick of a makeup artist is we like to stand back and look to see if everything's even on both sides. And it's looking great. I'm going to now do, well, let me put a cheek color on. I brought a couple for you to choose from. This one's a little peachier, and this one's more of a pink. Peach? Okay, great. Peach is good because it will go with anything. It goes with every skin tone. It makes you look awake when you're tired. If you have a hangover, it wakes you up. It's just, peach is great. So I'm putting it right between the highlight and the bronzer, so get a nice rosy glow right on the apples. Great. Okay, now I'm going to let you look at some lip colors. I'm going to use a liner, a lipstick, and a gloss. I brought a few options. I've got way more options in the car if you'd like to look at some others, but I know what I want to do for the lipstick. It's this one. It's MAC's Viva Glam 5. It's just got a great universal color. It's close to your actual lip color, honestly. And then here you can choose from these. You like that one? Great. And then I'll go ahead and line your lip with this Bear. It's called Boldly Bare. No, this one's called Naked. so it's just like your lip. The pucker for me. Okay, now I'm gonna apply the lipstick and the gloss both with brushes. Okay. I just want to get even application. Good. Get your gloss. Little dab of gloss right in the center. Now do this. Okay, perfect. It just looks too good. Too good for words. Okay. Now I'm gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna get a little bit of this brow pencil material. This is made to fill in your brows. I like to do it with a brush also. I get myself a slanted brush. I get a little of the color on it. And what I'm going to do is arch your brow. And the other one to even it out. Okay, let me draw that one better. Okay. They look nice and even. That just really frames everything. Honestly, an eye without a brow, it's like a picture without a frame. It's just it looks like there's something missing, and it looks great now that the brow's done, and it makes me want to do a little brow highlight. I'm gonna get a little bit of a lighter shadow, like a white. This one's called Gesso. It's just white shadow, see? I'm gonna just press it right in the brow, right underneath your brow. On the other side. Great. It looks just great. Well, thank you so much for letting me do your makeup. Go have a look in the mirror. It looks great. So nice to meet you, and I hope you have a fun night at your event. Okay, thanks. Bye.